Hey, Echo here from the future. After this recording session, it might be a long recording session, but I just wanted to address this stuff about the Fate Zero knowledge and whatnot. So I went into detail and around it, and we'll just either end if you're really curious about failure in that objective. Ultimately, my stance on it is that I make everything else interesting for both you and for essentially. Now, it was also brought up the idea of not trying to think too deeply about stuff when I think about possible Fate Zero remembering things, because of course I can't erase my memory. That's just not going to go away. And that's true. I haven't really made a particular effort to just like, nope, don't think about that anymore. There's going to be some of those times where it's going to be like, it's on the tip of my tongue and it's going to bother me like hell if I don't. But outside of those, yeah, I will, at the very least, in the next recording sessions, try to make an effort to be like, okay, let's not think about that too much more at this point. So, good compromise, everyone, because people definitely did seem like they were at least worried about that. So, good compromise, yes? Okay, well, back to past Echo. See you later. Drive safe, everyone. Oh my goodness. We have an actual proper opening with things and not just into the prologue again and again and again? Maybe. Yes, it is a work of fiction. Oh, and we do. So I changed this, I think I changed this a little. Yeah, I changed this a little bit before. But apparently H-scenes and uncensoring off on. I'm apparently mixed up exactly with where H-scenes is literally just the H-scenes and uncensoring is the, everything else from that would be taken out, like, say, an all ages version. Presumably. That is how it's been explained to me, and I trust you guys. I had thought previously that the H-scenes was like literally everything that would be taken out, and censoring was like a literal like blur censoring or I don't know, something. Because I know that's probably not uncommon in Japanese releases. If they want to like get it in certain marketplaces to provide a literal censoring aspects outside of maybe the all ages version. I wouldn't be surprised if that was a thing, basically. So that's why I had assumed it.
ギリギリ間に合ったか。すまんなエミヤ。また苦労をかけた。頼み事をした上に遅刻させては友人失格だ。
別に気にするな。俺が遅刻する分には大したことじゃないだろ。
もっともだ。いや、間に合ってよかった。
Issei hits his seat, relieved. It's exactly 8 o'clock. The first homeroom bell has rung. Oh yeah, welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. Fate.stay night. Last time we went to the, actual game, title screen. We got to the title screen, episode 3 of our plus episodes. Yay! So Fujine should be here in about 5 minutes. I'm a bit out of breath since we ran here from the AV room. Taking a deep breath, I head to my seat. What was that episode? That might have been episode 4.
朝から騒がしいね、エミヤ。部活を辞めてから何をしてるかと思えば、竜道の太鼓持ち？僕には関係ないけどさ。うちの評判を落とすようなことはしないでよね。君。なんていうか、節操ないからさ。
I assume this is a different class than Rin had. Matsuo Shinji, a friend of mine from middle school, standing in front of my seat. Friend of mine, eh? Oh, I had a bad middle school life, didn't I? As you can tell from his last name, he's Sakura's brother. Oh, he's the brother? Who's 1 year older than her. I don't like your hair either. It's so weirdly curly and also angular and disheveled and...
よ、弓道部は落ち着いてるか、シンジ。
当然だろ。部外者に話してもしょうがないけど、目立ちたがり屋が一人減ったんで平和になったんだ。次の大会だっていいところまで行くさ。
Sounds in the art curriculum. Huh. I don't think I seem like the type.
そうか。三綴りも頑張ってるんだな。
はあ？何見当違いなこと言ってんの？弓道部が記録を伸ばしてるのは僕がいるからに決まってるじゃんか。
Okay.
エミはさ、とっくに部外者なんだから、知ったような口を叩くと恥をかくよ。
So basically, lie out your ass and say I can't speak on it because I haven't been there to see it lately.
そうか。気をつけよう。もっとも 弓道部に用はないから関わることはないけどな。
I put my bag in the desk and pulled out the chair.
何それ。僕の弓道部には興味がないってこと？
God, you piss me off so much.
興味じゃなくて用だよ。部外者なんだからおいそれと道場に行くのは変だろう。けど何かあったら言ってくれ。手伝えることがあったら手伝う。弦張りとか弓の直し、シンジは苦手だったろ？
そう。サンキュー。何か雑用があったら声をかけるよ。
I don't know, this guy seems like he's on the edge of snapping at any given moment.
ま、そんなことはないだろうけどさ。
Then again, let's say if Sakura is involved with the mage war or whatnot, then that means this guy has to be somewhat as well.
ああ、それがいい。雑用を残しているようなやつは首相失格だからな。あんまり藤村先生を困らせるなよ。あの人怒ると本気で怖いぞ。
余計なお世話だ。ともかくお前はもう部外者なんだから道場に近づくなよ。
Oh my goodness. Shinji returns to his seat in his usual manner. He prances about and does a spin and just like falls into the seat, intending to go into a really like lavish pose, and before he slips and falls out and sits back up saying, I meant to do that. Ah, he seemed even more irritated than usual today.
ふざけたやつだ。自分からエミヤを追い出しておいて、よくもあんな口が聞ける。
Did he now? I thought he was my friend.
なんだ伊勢、いたのか？
なんだとはなんだ。気を利かして聞き耳を立てていた友人に向かって、なんと冷淡な男だお前は。
Isn't that considered rude in some cultures?
なんで気を利かすのさ。俺一斉に心配されるようなことをしてないぞ。
たわけ、心配もするわ。エミヤはカッとなりやすいからな。真珠に殴りかかれば皆は喝采を送るが、女どもからは非難の嵐だ。友人をそんな微妙な立場に置くのはよろしくない。
I have a hard time imagining him actually being popular with girls. Because, you know, just because he doesn't seem like the actual type. He seems like he really wears his emotions on his sleeve, so it's not like he could fake it very well.
そっか。うん。言われてみればそうだ。ありがとう、伊勢。そんなことにはならないだろうけど、今の心配はありがたい。
うん。分かればよろしい。だが意外だったぞ。エミヤは怒りやすいくせにマトウには寛大なんだな。
ああ。あれはシンジの味だからな。付き合いが長いと慣れてくる。
うん。そんなものか。
そんなものです。ほら、納得したら席に戻れよ。そろそろ藤村先生がすっ飛んでくるぞ。
あの方は飛んでくるというより浮いてくるという感じだかな。
The homeroom bell rings. Our homeroom teacher usually becomes 5 minutes early, but our homeroom teacher isn't like that. My class C2C homeroom starts 1 minute after the bell rings, right when we hear. And Fujine runs into the classroom.
よーし間に合ったー。みんなおはうわ
Wham. Fujine falls over with a terrible sound. We should just leave it be. The classroom is filled with silence in contrast to the clamor from a second ago. A sudden change of atmosphere. It's just as you expect from Fujine. Her nickname by the human jet coaster isn't just for show. But that really was a bad hit. Fujine's on the ground, having hit her head on the platform. You can't see her expression with her head facing the ground, so it gives you a bad mental image.
おい、前の席のやつ、先生起こしてやれよ。
just the usual. Who's on Fujine duty today?
やだよ。近づいた途端パクって食べられたら怖いもん。
Then don't go near her mouth.
ミミックじゃあるまいし、さすがに藤村でもそこまでやらねえだろ。
Nah, let's not take any chances.
あんたね、そう言うんなら自分で起こしてあげなさいよ。
うわ、俺パス。こういうの苦手。
私だって苦手よ。だいたいなんで女の子にやらせるわけ？
The front row is getting very noisy. As we're in the middle rows, I can't tell what sort of state Fujine's in. We can't tell, so we all stand up to look.
ちょっと先生動いてないぞ。気絶してんじゃないのか？
Oh, for fuck's sake. Someone asks. So, if so, the problem would be how to get her to the nurse's office. Everyone here is a warrior who's been with Fujine for the past year. And they probably want to get out of the habit of taking their teacher to the nurse's office.
藤村先生、大丈夫ですか？
A brave female student calls out to her. Fujine doesn't even twitch. A sense of worry runs through the room.
まずいって今の転び方。こう頭から直角に教壇に突っ込んだじゃないか。いっそのこと野球部にスカウトするのはどうだろう。
Oh my.
やめろよな、そういう脅しは。タイガーが顧問になった日には俺たち甲子園行っちまうぞ。
藤村先生、ダメ。なんか反応ないよ。
おい、お前目の前なんだから起こしてやれよ。
やだよ俺。もし死んでたら殺されかねねえ。
Oh god, this is annoying. Can I just go do it myself?
でもだからってほっといたら後が怖いと思うし。
Please let me do it myself.
でも誰も近づきたくないと。仕方ねえな。こうなったらあれしかないか。
うん。あれだね。
What, rock, paper, scissors?
せーの。
All our hearts become one. Well, not Shinji and I, because we're way too scared.
せーの。
Even though everyone said at the same time, it's only as loud as a whisper. The entire party is especially quiet. But still, a twitch. The silent Fujine reacts.
動いた。
効き目ありだぞみんな。
This is... What?
よし続けろ。学校ロートンの刑じゃ。
Everyone must be stressed from the impending exams. Even though they shouldn't, they repeat Fujine's nickname while waving their arms.
起きろタイガー。朝だぞ。
先生、起きないとタイガーです。
負けるなタイガー。立ち上がれタイガー。
よし起きろ先生。それでこそタイガーだぜ。
タイガー。
A roar of lightning. She stands bravely as if the fall had done nothing at all. How's you think?
みんな何してるの？ダメよ、ホームルーム中に席を立っちゃう。ほらほら、始めるから座りなさい。
Well, that's great. That's fucking great. Shall we get you checked for a concussion? You probably have a concussion right now. Fujine stands before everyone in her usual manner. You know what, if this is happening regularly, she probably has a history of severe concussions. It seems all memories from the moment she entered the classroom have fled her head. Oh, great, another concussion symptom. Great.
おい、タイガー覚えてないみたいだぞ。ラッキー。朝からついてるな、俺たち。
いやついてるっていうのかな。
Everyone returns to their seats, chatting.
今誰か先生のことバカにしなかった？
してないっすよ。気のせいじゃないっすか。
そっか、ならよし。じゃあ今朝のホームルームを始めるからみんなおとなしく聞くように。
Alright, I'm remembering Rin going on about how people were making fun of her constantly. I remember that, when she talked to Rin. I remember that now. I'm just remembering that previous conversation in a bit more detail. Fujine starts homeroom slowly. She chats in between the announcements, so we don't get through very fast.
そういうわけだからみんなも下校時刻を守るように。門限は6時だから部活の子たちも長居しちゃダメよ。
6時って言ったらすぐじゃんか。タイガ先生、それって運動系は免除されないの？
されません。それと後藤くん、先生のことは藤村先生って言わなくちゃダメなんだから、次に名前で呼んだら怒るからね。
はーい、以後注意します。
Gotoku sits down again, not showing any signs of listening to her. How stupid of him. Fujine gets mad when she says she will. It makes no difference that he's a student and that she's a teacher. He doesn't realize that she just gave him a final warning.
それじゃあ今日のホームルームはここまで。みんな3次元
You seem like someone who would be amazing at English. Fujine leaves, waving her hand. She's the teacher responsible for Class 2C, Fujimura Taiga. Her nickname is Tiger. You might doubt it, but it really is her nickname. Is it just because it sounds like Taiga? People like calling her so, since she has had the name like Taiga. People like calling her so since she has the name like Taiga. It's a bit of an awkward sentence, but Fujine herself hates the nickname. According to her, it's unfeminine. Well, female tigers are probably... Aren't they more dominant, or was that just lions? But she's that kind of person, so I think it's her own fault that she has an unfeminine nickname.
授業を始める。日直礼を。
Oh my, this guy. The teacher for first period enters as Fujine exits. It's like this every morning, as Fujine continues homeroom until the very last minute. Okay, so it's sort of doing that again. But just on one side. So apparently it has something to do with the resolution aspect of it. But I'm okay with how it currently is at the moment. I mean, I might look into a little bit more if I feel motivated, but I don't at the moment. In the classes, and like every other day, there are many kind of students, ones that goes to club, ones that hurry home, ones that stay in the classroom for no particular reason. It looks like I won't be in any of those categories.
すまない。ちょっといいか、エミヤ。今朝の続きなんだが、今日は時間あるか。
Didn't I said I'd probably be late, right?
いや、予定はあると言えばあるけど。
It's not like I'm just playing around. After all, the main reason I quit the archery club is because I wanted to prioritize work. It's already been 5 years since father died, and I decided to start working to pay my living expenses. If you work a lot, there are some jobs you just can't refuse. Today's an example. They're restocking inventory at work, and they asked me to come if I can, as any help is appreciated. But it's certainly not something I have to go to. They're probably just having people come in because they want to party after work. Possibly. There are two options. Let's see, if I was in this situation, because the repairs are not, I mean, they're better to get done sooner or later, but they can be done anytime. It's more like a, hey, you think you could do them sooner or later? It's like, I sort of have plans, so nah, I should go do the other thing I already have plans for, so I'd say work. Oh, I didn't save. Whoopsie daisy. No, I wasn't that far behind that, from when I started here and I had to save. I feel sorry for you saying, but I should prioritize work. I didn't promise to be there, but I said I'd do my best to be there, so I should do so.
いや、悪い、一世。先約があるんで、今朝の続きはまたにしてくれないか。
先約？ああ、例のアルバイトか。そうか、それは困らせたな。こちらは今日明日で身体が決まるものでもない。俺の頼みなど気にせず、労働に励んでくれ。
すまん。明日の朝一で続きをするから、それでチャラにしてくれ。
ん？そこまで深刻な話でもないと言っただろう。急を要していたものは今朝で片付いた。残った修理品はエミヤの手が空いた時で構わんさ。
Ah, yes, I sort of got the impression that it was like that.
そっか。じゃあ、バイトの休みが取れたら続きをするってことでいいかな。
一切ない。その時はまた頼りにするぞ、エミヤ。
Yep. Issei says farewell and leaves the classroom.
さて。
I should hurry off too. Even though there's no time set to be there, I should head for the neighboring town if I'm going to work. Oh.
参ったな。ほんの手伝いのつもりだったのに、3万円ももらってしまった。
Ooh, that's a bit. Damn. Now that I think about it, didn't I see, or didn't Rin see someone who seemed like she was talking about Emiya in the town? I think it was today. I think so, yeah. Tonight. Caught receiving a windfall, I guess. Or rather, if that was the first day. She didn't go to school on the day that happened. So it's tomorrow that she went out with Archer. Right. Right. That would make sense. It would be tomorrow. Copenhagen, the place where I work today, is like a liquor store and a bar, and a lot of people are needed to restock inventory. It's a big job that takes at least 5 people, and it doesn't hurt to have more help. Well, the boss just said to everyone in his usual tone.
手伝える人は手伝ってね
Completely relaxed about it. He must make a hefty profit. But as it turned out, I was the only one who came, along with the boss and his daughter, Neko-san. Neko-san.
バカだねあんた。そりゃ誰も来るわけないじゃん。
Neko-san scolding the boss, but I showed up to be a victim, defying their expectations. They welcomed me with a cheer, and we decided to clean up the storage area as best we could. I did a good thing. And so, before we realized 2 hours had passed and we'd finished restocking the inventory.
驚いたなシロ君はあれかなブラウニーか何かかな
Oh no, I just said I didn't say I would, I'd say I'd try. After work, the boss eats a brown cake while being impressed.
違います。力仕事には慣れてるし、ここのバイトも長いし、倉庫のどこに何があるかぐらいは把握してるからです。だてに、ガキの頃からここで働かせてもらってません。
How does the brownie thing work into that? I thought he was talking about like brown nosing.
あ、そっかあれシロ君ってもう5年だっけ
そのぐらいですね。親父が亡くなってからすぐに雇ってくれたの、親父さんのとこだけだったし。
ありゃりゃわあ僕も年を取るわけだ。
He eats his rum cake. Neko-san is drinking hot sake next to him. The family's well balanced, as the boss likes sweet things, while his son likes spicy things. So...
けど助かったわ。こんだけやってもらって、おだちんがケーキだけっていうのもあれだし。
I like it.
はい、これ僕からの気持ち。
I'm just getting straight paid for it. He hands me 3 10,000 yen bills. A reward unmatched for 3 hours of work I did. Much more than I would even get for a week's worth. Nice. Okay. Yeah, that is quite a... You must be paid a little... I guess if you're a student, you're probably working really part-time. I'm just thinking about how much I get paid a week. Small amount. Even before, like, even after taxes. I hesitate, but decide to accept what I'm given.
ちょい待ち。エミヤ、今日の話誰から聞いた？
As I'm leaving Copenhagen, I hear. I forgot to say that. Neko-san stops me while I'm curled up in front of the heater.
確か古見さんですけど。
学生に自分の仕事を押し付けるんじゃないってのよ。あのバカ。まあそれはいいとして。何？
まあ暇だったら手伝ってくれって感じで。
古見もバカだけど、エミヤンもおバカさん？
Why, thank you very much.
まあいいけど。君さ、人の頼みを断ったことないでしょ。
別にそんなことはないですけど、俺無理な注文は受けませんもん。
あん時君も風邪ひいてたんだけどね。まあいいけど、私が何を言いたいかっていうとですね、エミヤンはいいやつでちょっとバカで、そのあたり私は心配なので、今度藤村にちょっとは顔出せやこら、と伝えておいてほしいのです。
I thought I heard it from someone named... wait, exit menu. It's this. From someone named Furumi. Right. Oh, you just know Fujimura then? Wait, which Fujimura? Fujine? Because I'm sure there's more than one of them I know. And Neko-san circles her fingers while drinking some hot sake. She seems to think I'm a firefly or something.
はあ。とにかく藤姉に伝言？
そう。じゃあね。あんまし頑張りすぎんなよ、少年。
Okay.
いつの間にか橋越えてら。
I made from the neighboring town of Shinto back to Miyama City while I was daydreaming. I walk through the moonlit town. Walking the road, I notice that there aren't many people around. This time is around 7:30. There should be people around at this time, but there's no sign of anyone.
そういえば確か。
There was some crime here in Miyama City a few days ago. Burglar murdered someone, I think. That must be why there's no one around when the school curfew became 6 o'clock. Not that Fujine probably mentioned the reason.
ガス漏れに強盗か。物騒なことになってきたな。
Sort of safe to assume those are all just either covers or, it's just some sort of cover-up for things that are happening in the Holy Grail War, preemptively. No wonder there are fewer people walking around at night. It's getting too dangerous to let Sakura go home on her own. Sakura's house is in the residential area the other side of town. Starting tonight, I should walk her home. For a moment, I can't believe my eyes. There's someone on the road, which I thought was empty. Person standing above me, as if looking down at me. Without realizing it, I hold my breath. The silver-haired girl smiles and descends the hill without a sound. As she passes.
早く呼び出さないと死んじゃうよ、お兄ちゃん。
So I suppose... Oh, okay. Something else I wanted to address I forgot to at the beginning. She says something strange. Why would I die? Just let someone else summon it. I hope they'll reach my house. As the lights are on, Sakura and Fujine must be home already. Or maybe it's because I have the only way to summon it. Man, I didn't even, really react to that at all. Damn. I smelled dinner the moment I entered the living room. At the table are Sakura and Fujine, in the middle of dinner. It seems the main dish tonight is chicken and cream, and Fujine, who loves white sauce, is in a good mood.
おかえりなさい先輩。お先に失礼していますね。
ただいま。遅くなってごめんな。もうちょっと早く帰ってくればよかったんだけど。
いいです。ちゃんと間に合いましたから。ちょっと待っててくださいね。
うん、頼む。手を洗ってくるから、人のおかずを食べないように藤姉を見張っといてくれ。
A legitimate thing to worry about.
はい、きちんと見張っています。
I return to my room. It's a fairly empty room compared to the sheds, but since I don't have any hobbies, I think it's quite decorated. Most of them are random things Fujine's left here, though. I wash my hands, change, and return to the living room to find my dinner ready.
いただきます。
はい、お口に合えばいいんですけど。
See, that's one of the translation things that is just like, why not just translate it? Just say thank you for the food, because that's like the translation, right? Oh my. Sakura is terribly modest. Her cooking skills have vastly improved in the past year. She has me completely beat in Western-style foods, and I can barely beat our Japanese food. Neither of us have even touched Chinese. I'm pleased my people's getting better, but it's kind of depressing when the teacher's defeated by a student. As good as I expected. Chicken becomes harder the longer you cook it, so it's juicier and tastier if you roast it before cooking, even though it's tedious. That's done perfectly here. It's a master skill. Oh, forever beyond the clumsy Fujine.
どうでしょうか先輩。今日のはうまくいったと思うんですけど。
文句なし。ホワイトソースも絶妙だ。もう洋物じゃ桜にはかなわないな。
I don't mind them changing expressions, but don't just cut out in the middle of the sentence. God, that's gonna irk me the entirety of this, isn't it?
さくらちゃんがご飯作ってくれるようになってからお肉関係が美味しくなった。
With that, Fujine, who had been preoccupied with her food, lifts up her hand.
あ、ダメよシロ。学生がこんな洋服に帰ってきちゃいけないんだから。
I was working. You know, I work for my living expenses. It seems she's in a bad mood now that she's seen my face, even though she was happy because of dinner.
もう、また誰かの手伝いをしてたんでしょう。それはそれでいいことだけど、こんな時ぐらいは早く帰ってきなさい。最近物騒だぞってホームルームで言ったじゃない。
Yeah, sure. Why is it dangerous then?
あれ、シロに対して言ったんだからね。
Oh, for my sake, not anyone else's? Well, you're a good teacher.
あのさ、わざわざホームルームで言わなくても、うちで言えばいいんじゃないの？
ここで言っても聞かないもの。学校でガツンと言った方がシローには効果的なんだもん。
Actually, I almost feel like I pay more attention to you here than I do at school.
先生、それは職権乱用というか公私混同だと思います。
それぐらいしないとシローはダメなのよ。いつも人の手伝いばっかりして損してるからさ。たまにはまっすぐ帰ってきてのんびりしててもいいじゃない、バカチン。
I'm right here.
バカチンとはなんだよ、バカチンとは。いいじゃないか、誰かの手伝いをしてそれでその人が助かるんなら損なんかしてないぞ。
I mean, yeah, technically I'm achieving my objective.
キリツグさんに似たのかな。シローがそんなんじゃお姉ちゃん心配だよ。
I don't exactly know how she's worrying as she's energetically munching down her dinner.
藤村先生、今の話からすると先輩って昔からそうなんですか？
昔からそうなの。なんか困ってる人がいたら自分から手を出しちゃうタイプ。けどおせっかいってわけじゃなくて、シローはね、単におませさんなのだ。
Fujine laughs dangerously.
藤ね、余計なこと言ったら怒るぞ。もうさくらもつまんないこと聞くなよな。
I glare at them. Apparently I have a bad temper, so watch out. Fujine clicks her...
藤村先生、お話を続けてください。
God damn it. It clicks her tongue and backs down, but... Sakura's taking the lesson seriously. Really?
じゃあ話しちゃおう。これがね、シローは困った人を放っておけない性格なのよ。弱きを助け強きをくじくってやつ。子供の頃の作文なんてね、僕の夢は正義の味方になることですだったんだから。
Oh my. She's talking about things from so long ago. But if it's all true, but it's all true, so I don't interrupt. Anyway, becoming a superhero is a goal I must not stray from even now. What?
すごい言葉だったんですね、先輩。
And I'm doubling down on it, okay.
すごかったよ。年上の男の子にいじめられてる女の子がいたら助けに入ってくれたし、キリツグさんが武将だったから家事だって一生懸命こなしてたし。あの頃は可愛くて純真だったのに、それがどうしてこんなひねくれた子になっちゃったんだろうな。
Quiet you.
そりゃ藤姉がいたからだろう。ダメな大人を見てると子供はいろいろ考えるんだよ。悔しかったらちゃんと自分で飯作ってみろ。
Fujine crumbles, and just an observation, Sakura's holding her hand in that way. I know there was one portrait that seemed to not have her hold it in a specific way, so interesting. I thought she might drop her head and repent, but
お姉ちゃんは悲しいよ。さくらちゃん、おかわり。
Fujine asked for her third bowl. Do you at least pay for the food, the ingredients? Because it sounded like me and Sakura split the cost. Relaxing after dinner. It's almost 9 o'clock.
さて、何をしたもんか。
There's some time left before my evening training. I should... Huh. Save. I said... I don't know. Sort of the direction I'm going with how I'm playing Emmy at the moment is someone who sticks to his word. That sort of thing. I sort of feel like he's that sort of guy. And if I was him, I'd probably go with that. It's like not even like sticking with my word of, I said something in this specific way. As in like, I'll definitely do this, but more like, yeah, I should do this. So I'm going to do it because I said I should. And there's probably good reason I should. So walking Sakura home. I haven't thanked Sakura for dinner yet, so I'll go and talk to her.
そうだな。夜も遅いし、家まで送って行ってやらないと。
Sakura's in the living room getting ready to go home, having finished the cleaning.
あれ、先輩、お 風呂に入ってたんじゃないんですか？
いや、風呂は後回し。さくらを送ってから入る。
送るって私をですか？
なあ、最近物騒だから家まで送る。さくらんち結構遠いだろ。わ。
Sakura falls into an awkward silence. What, you don't want me to? Did I say something bad?
ごめんなさい。気持ちは嬉しいんですけど、先輩は休んでいてください。家までだったら慣れてますし、一人でも大丈夫ですから。
Something bad would happen if I went to her home, wouldn't it?
いや、それはそうだろうけど、最近物騒だろ。しばらくは家まで送っていくよ。
でも、兄さんに見つかると、先輩にまで迷惑がかかります。
Oh, screw him. That's right. Sakura's brother Shinji doesn't approve of Sakura coming to my place. Again, objected strongly because she says she's going to Fujine's house, but it could be a problem if I take her home. I'll take you part of the way home then. I don't care about getting falsely accused myself, but it's not good if Shinji takes it out on Sakura.
けど、途中までならいいだろう。交差点あたりまでならシンジと会うこともないし。
Sakura is silent. Considering Sakura, she must not be able to lie to Shinji if I take her home even part of the way.
それじゃあ、
私が送っていこっか。
A tiger, striped English teacher appears. Tiger.
ダメだよ。そんなの本末転倒じゃないか。女の子が夜で歩くから危ないっていうのに、さらに女の子を増やして。
I get a feeling if it'd be okay. Because if they get attacked, Fujine will just get a concussion and pass out. And they look at her and be like, she's not even worth taking. And just, it would be like no one else went at all. And it would be fine. No. It's a mistake to call Fujine a girl. For starters, she doesn't have the archery club for nothing. Her 5th Dan Kendo skills are dangerous in many ways.
フジネなら大丈夫か。時間が出ても撃退できるだろうし。
できるよ。だからさくらちゃんを送っていくのも問題なし。それでいい？さくらちゃん。
はい。藤村先生がよろしいのでしたら。
決まりだね。それじゃあ行こっか。私も今日はそろそろ帰ろうかなって思ってたんだ。
Fujine starts to walk off, taking Sakura's hand.
ちょっと待った、さくら。
何ですか、先輩。
晩飯うまかったよ。
ご迷惑でなかったら次も頑張りますね。
Saying so with a big smile, Sakura leaves the living room. I know I'm blushing. It's troublesome that Sakura surprised me a lot these days. Time flies. She was just a junior before. Now she's a female junior to me. How pitiful of me. Sakura's like family to me, so I can't accept this change. Ah! An evening training, you said? And so, the day ends. Just before midnight, Emi Shiro must carry out his daily routine of using magic. I stretch out and adjust my breathing. I try to empty my mind. I ignore everything around me and pay attention to only what is inside me. As if to hypnotize myself, I remember the smell I've long been accustomed to. No, I'm really just hypnotizing myself. As I have no magic crest and no knowledge of magic, a spell is only a change to myself. Normally, there are no lines in a human body to allow the passage of magical energy. To artificially change my body to create such a line, I need enough concentration to unify my whole body with every nerve within it. Magic is a battle within yourself. For instance, at this very moment, I'm inserting a burning steel rod into my backbone. This metal rod is the only magic circuit I can prepare for myself. When I insert this deep into my body and connect it to my other nerves, I can finally become a magus. This is not a metaphor. Not even the steel rod part. In reality, something like that burning tongue, which can be seen or felt, is being inserted into my backbone. Emiya Kuritsugu. The man who said so was really a magus. A living magus who performed many marvels that had touched the very structure of the world. As a young child, I admired him and asked him to teach me magic. But you cannot become a magus just through effort. It requires born talent and appropriate knowledge. And of course, I have no talent. Kurtsugu only taught me nothing of magic. He said something about me having no need of such knowledge. I still don't know what he meant by that. But still, probably because he didn't want you to live in the magical world, because it seems like it fucking sucks. But still, it didn't matter to me back then. I thought that if I could use magic, I could be like him. But I was not born with talent, no strength of magic circuit, no accumulated works of magic handed down for generations. The work of magic Kurtsugu possessed, the magic crest passed down the anew family, can only be passed on to a blood relation. A magic crest forces rejection on those with no blood relation. So, as an adopted son, I could not receive the anew family's magical crest. Well, anyways, as I don't even know what a magic crest really is, it doesn't really matter if I have one or not. So now, all it comes down to is training and what I can do. If I want to become a magus, I have to learn magic fit to my nature. To be blunt, magic is a way to release one's magical energy. You could say that magical energy is my life force. It is divided into two forms: large source, mana, floating around the world, and a small source, OD, odd, created inside oneself. Odd, I don't know. It goes without saying that the large source is superior to the small one. The power of mana is on a completely different level from odd. Whatever the form of magic, spell using a large source far exceeds the one using only one's own power. It is why superior magi excel at drawing magical energy from the world. It's like a filter. A mage just turns his body into a filter, sucks up the mana from the world around him and changes it into something he can use. The filter is what we call a magic circuit. This is the talent one is born with, and the number of magic circuits within you is determined the moment you are born. Normally, human beings do not have many magic circuits. To begin with, there are always a very few. That is why magi pile them up generation after generation, making their children more suitable to use magic. I hear some families go too far and increase the number of magic circuits by selective breeding. Since I was raised in a normal family, I don't have many magic circuits. So that leaves only one method open to me. According to Kurtsugu, every person has at least one form of magic they are fit for. He said something about drawing out magical energy appropriate to their origin, but I didn't really understand. All I know for sure is that even I have some magic I can use, and if I train that magic, I may be able to become like Kurtsugu. So I learned only that magic. That was 8 years ago, and after a lot of thought, Kurtsugu finally accepted me as a student.
理解しろ。魔術を習うということは、常識からかけ離れるということだ。死ぬときは死に、殺すときは殺す。
Yeah, it doesn't seem like a fun life to live.
僕たちの本質は生ではなく死だからね。
I guess I had no fear as a child. Kurtsugu smiled bitterly, putting his hand on the nodding Amiyashiro.
君に教えるのは、そういった争いを呼ぶ類のものだ。だから、人前で使ってはいけないし、難しいものだから、鍛錬を怠ってもいけない。でもまあ、それは破ったって構わない。一番大事なことはね、魔術は自分のためじゃなくて、他人のためだけに使うということだよ。
I guess Kurtsugu didn't want me to become a magus. I don't care about that. I don't admire mages, I admire Kurtsugu. If I can become like Kurtsugu and be there for someone like that, like on that red day, that will be... I'm thinking needlessly. I feel the iron rod in my backbone slide into place. If I lose control of my breathing now, it would be a fatal mistake. The artificial magic circuit will eat away my body and destroy it. When that happens, I'll die. I would only be an amateur, feeling such an elementary step. Grind my teeth and resume the connection. After a battle like walking needles, the iron rod finally arrives deep within me and pierces my body. This process took me about an hour. After that much time, I'm finally able to make one artificial circuit. One circuit that produces magical energy. After that, it becomes a process of naturally flowing magical energy. Amiyashiro is no magus. He is only a magic user who can create magical energy within his body and channel it into objects. So, there's only one possible magic, which is... strengthening objects. It is the magic of strengthening that reinforces the object's abilities by understanding the object's structure and channeling magical energy into it.
基本骨子変更
Before me is the metal pipe. I will channel magical energy into it, perform the simplest magic, and reinforce its durability. Basically, channeling your magical energy into something other than yourself is like pouring poison into that object. It's just as the blood of Emi Shiro. It's not the blood of metal pipe. Pumping different blood only accelerates its breakdown, and certainly wouldn't strengthen it. To prevent that and turn the poison into a tonic, one must completely understand the structure of the target and channel the magical energy into small open spaces.
構成材質補強
It must be easy for skilled mages. But for me, who cannot even create sufficient magical energy, it's as hard as hitting a target hundreds of meters away. The usual target in archery is 28 meters away. How much harder is it at many times the distance goes without saying? The heat in my body quickly escapes. The burning pillar in my backbone disappears, and the lungs stretch to the limit to demand air. Knocking my back to hold off the daze was making me pass out.
くそまた失敗か
There's no change in the metal pipe. It seems that the magical energy I poured into it evaporated into the air.
元から形があるものに手を加えるのはきつい
The thing I'm attempting is like adding something to an already complete work of art. Adding to complete objects risk making it less perfect. Adding unnecessary things will actually decrease the value. That's why the magic of strengthening is simple yet difficult. Only a few magi use it willingly. It's not like I use it willingly either. But it can't be helped, this is the one thing I'm, well, sort of good at. It must be easier if I could just form something out of clay and use it instead, but a substitute in appearance doesn't have the internal structure to match. The chakra around here is a good example. When I fail at strengthening magic, I make some substitute objects to practice to calm down. They all end up with nothing inside. I can visualize something structured easily, so I can make the outside look like the original, but it's empty inside, and of course, it doesn't do anything. I wipe the sweat off my brow. Now that I think about it, I realize my whole body is sweating like I've been drenched with a bucket of water. But I'm lucky it just ended like this. That was really bad. If I'd taken a second longer to recover myself, I probably would have destroyed most of my body.
死にかけた分上達するならまだ見込みがあるんだけどな
But I'm not. It's not even that easy. But it is true that you won't improve your magic if you're scared of death. As long as you study magic, death is always right beside you. Even a simple magic, repeated every day, can go off with a simple mistake. Taking the caster's life.
魔術師にとって一番初めの覚悟とは
Ritsuku said so sadly. Maybe he meant he didn't want me to take such a step.
誰かを助けるということは誰かを助けないということ
I think that's...
正義の味方っていうのはとんでもないエゴイストなんだ
Oh, so that's what he meant by the superhero thing. Okay. Well, I think he probably meant something along the lines of both. This, like, it's hard work putting yourself, maybe dying, getting to that point only to reach a plateau or whatever, where you don't even get what you really want. You don't even get a better life. Ritsuku said that to me when I told him I wanted to be just like him. I still don't know what he meant. But Emi Shiro has to become a superhero who goes around saving people just like Emi Ritsuku.
その割にこんな処方がうまくいかないんだもんななんでいざって時に雑念が入るんだバカ
It's not enough to understand the structure of an object with mere vision. A skilled mage just only detects what's important and channels magical energy without waste. My dream is to become a superhero. I remember what Fujine said during dinner. I don't think it's embarrassing nor impossible. It's already determined. Emi Shiro will succeed Emi Ritsuku. I don't even think you're close, man. And that's why, even though I'm inexperienced, I've done everything I can. I don't know what kind of person a superhero should be, so I can only approach it by helping others within the limits of my abilities. Well, I guess it depends what the surpassing means, how many people you help. etc., etc. I have aimed straight for that goal for the past 5 years, but when things go wrong like this, I do have doubts.
点でわからないよ、親父。一体さ、何をすれば正義の味方になれるんだ？
I look at the sky through the window. It's not like I can just randomly go do good deeds. I think being a superhero is different from just helping others. I know that, but the question is, how can I become one? The difference between the two is that is the thing I failed to understand for the past 5 years. Two, one. Day 2? What? My awakening is dark. Perhaps I just don't dream much, but unless something really special happens, I always seem to have the same dream. What I imagine are swords. Interesting, okay. Saber. I don't know why it is, but this is the only thing that comes into my mind. There's no meaning or reason to it. I may just be one of the aspects making up Emishiro. There are no dreams to dream. There are only things I recall from sleep, are things I was taught a long time ago. For example, about magi. Even if I'm an amateur, if I'm a magus, it's only natural for me to understand the kind of world I live in. Frankly speaking, a magus is an exception who deviates from modern society, but even exceptions must band together to survive. Father told me that a group of magi is called the Magic Association. He also said that I shouldn't associate with them. The Magic Association hides magic and organizes magi. They basically keep watch to see that magi do not affect society with magic, but the strange part is that they do not prohibit the misuse of magic. According to Ritsugu, the Magic Association is only interested in the concealment of magic. Even if magic carries out his research at the expense of the lives of many ordinary people, the Magic Association will not punish him. Their priority is that magic should not become public, so they do not ban magic. So, they're crazy people who would think you can do anything as long as you don't get caught. I mean, yeah. Anyway, the surveillance of the Magic Association is thorough. Most magical research would cost the lives of ordinary people, and as a result, the existence of magic would become public. So, the association does not allow research that would harm society. Unless they cover it up. Like with maybe gas leaks, maybe? So, magi stay at home and research quietly, while the normal world carries on unmolested. Hence, magi only try to hide themselves to escape the association. So, perhaps, I just don't know it and a magus lives in my town. I hear Fuyuki City is a spiritually excellent area. Such an area always has a distinguished magus with a history. They are called the second owner, an elite. The association trusts the area to them. Magi who live in the area must visit them and obtain their permission to construct a workshop. Looking at it like that, we're thieves living here without the permission of the landlord. Father was an outlaw who cut ties with the association and moved here without the consent of the administrator Fuyuki. The owner doesn't know that Emi Kuritsu was a magus, and Kuritsu didn't know who the owner was. With a reasoning like that, I think our position is ambiguous. Father, the real magus, has passed away, and I, his son and people, don't know the Magic Association and have not the skill to be a magus. From the association's point of view, they would want to catch an amateur like me doing things, but I've seen no movement yet. Now, I've heard that Japan is relatively hidden from the eyes of the association, so I think I've just not been found out. Why? Why would they be that when you have the fucking Holy Grail War here? Twice, at least, if it's not always in Japan. But that doesn't mean I can let my guard down. People say that the eyes of the association are everywhere, and on top of that, if you commit a crime with magic, the heretic hunters of the church will come after you. That just means that whatever you use your magic for, lack of care will create enemies. I, Emishiro, will just have to study independently, taking that into account. I say as I'm waking up. This is my thoughts. Oh, I have an extensive dream. I wake up to see the sun shining through the window. The sun may have risen, as it's still a bit dark outside. Oh, I know what you mean. I get up, trying not to be defeated by the morning chill, and quickly filled up my fruit sun. It's 5:30. Oh god, that's early. Even for work, I normally get up at like 6. One of my strengths is waking up at this time, no matter how late I go to sleep. I do sometimes make mistakes and wake up like yesterday, but I usually wake up early. Since I let Sakura do all the work yesterday, I have to return the favor this morning. I should finish preparing before Sakura arrives. I cooked rice and make some miso soup. It was radish and carrot yesterday, so I make onion and potato miso soup today. I also make the usual broth and egg. Broth, egg, and broth boil, and I'm done. I cut and salt the celery and stop just before cooking it. I'm not anywhere near that good at cooking. I'm not really that good at cooking at all. I'm capable of doing things myself. And cooking for myself, but I don't make complicated stuff, really. There's been a few things complicated I've made over the years, but usually it's not something I go back to and make on a regular basis. Usually I make simple stuff outside of special occasions. And usually that's just following a recipe when I do. I finished earlier than expected, so I have some extra time. So, what should I do? The morning exercises are my daily routine, so I'll go and stretch my body a bit. Train magic. The empty dojo is quiet enough to brace myself. In the morning, when the sun has just risen, the silence is a holy filter that fascinates those who come here. There's only one thing to do now that I'm here. Well, I'm not in the workshop, so I assume, since Gritsuko died, this place has become a gym to train my body. Yep. Even a magus cannot neglect to train their body. One of the requirements for a magus is to have excellent physical abilities. While Gritsuko was alive, we had many matches here. Now it's pretty much just him beating up on me, so I didn't learn anything about how to win in a fight. But I think I learned the difference between a fight and a battle. In other words, I saw the difference between killing your opponent and beating your opponent. Knowledge and experience are different. Unless I know in advance, it's hard to know whether I'm involved in a fight or a murder. It's a simple story. As long as you learn magic, you might destroy yourself. And times will come when you have to fight. For a magi, a fight means killing each other. So, I think what Gritsuko wanted to teach me was to prepare my mind for the prospect of death. But it's been a while since my teacher passed away. On my own, all I can do is simple exercises that anyone could do. Come on, let's train with Fujine. Why not? She seems like she'd be a good person to match off with, right? After warming up by stretching, I start my exercises, keeping my attention inside my body. I comprehend the flow of the magic circuit, the friction in my body, the distortion in my thinking during fatigue, all while I'm training.
120 150 170
Even the simple push-ups can be training for the magic circuit if I put on mental shackles instead of mental weights. Huh. As I don't have a teacher, exercise like that of club's morning practice is an important part of training. Sakura is cheerful. And behind that, Admiral Jr.
この匂いはシローの卵焼きね。そっか、今朝はシローの朝ごはんなんだ。
Fujine moves slowly to the table.
まあ、あれは放っておいて。
First, I have to cook the fish I prepared.
さくら、皿は真ん中のやつ使ってくれ。その方がうまく見えるから。
この表面がブツブツのですか？
そう、それ。焼き物は皿にも気を配らないと手抜かりになるからな。で、
Sakura takes out a dish from the bag. Didn't I just say the middleman? What? I think I saw a faint bruise on her wrist when she leaned forward. Oh. Interesting. Yeah, she has been covering it. She's much more explicitly covering it.
さくら、ちょっと待った。
はい、何ですか、先輩。
その手首のあざ、なんだ？
She looks away awkwardly. And that tells me who caused the bruise.
またシンジか。あいつ、妹に手をあげるなんて何考えてやがる。
And I still call him my friend. Interesting.
違います、先輩。これは転んでぶつけちゃったんです。ほら、私鈍いでしょ？
If you're gonna make an excuse, don't make the most cliche one to cover up this sort of
だ
thing.
からよく転んで怪我ばっかりしてるんです。
バカ、転んだぐらいでそんなあざがつくか。信じたやつ、どうやらまだ殴られ足りないみたいだな。
Well, let's go use that temper. I actually sort of want to use it right now.
ダメです先輩。これ本当に兄さんは関係ないんです。私が一人で怪我をしただけなんですから。
Sakura falls silent. Sakura looks calm, but is pretty obstinate. It's useless to say anything to her now.
わかった。さくらがそう言うんならそういうことにしておく。
はい。ごめんなさい、先輩。
She's not trying to cover it anymore. Interesting.
だからどうしてそこでさくらが謝るんだ。悪いのはシンジだろ
I had to mention Shinji's name. Sakura looks away awkwardly. In other words, he is the cause of that bruise. Macho Shinji has a bad habit of being hard on his sister Sakura. I first noticed it about a year ago. Sakura was injured sometimes, and she just evaded my question when I asked about it. When I asked Shinji about it, of all things, he said he was the one who hit Sakura. When I asked him why he hit her, he just said that he just hit her because he felt like it. Oh boy. And after that, I got pissed and did to Shinji what he did to Sakura. Since then, we've been estranged. I still don't regret punching him, but I think it's my fault that Sakura's being treated worse.
先輩、兄さんとはその仲直りしてくれましたか？
Why do you want that?
もうしたよ。別に初めから喧嘩なんてしてないから仲直りも何もないけどな。
先輩にとってはそうでしょうけど、兄さんにとっては喧嘩をしたことになるんです。だからその気をつけてください。
The guy still approaches me and talks to me. So Sakura says strange things sometimes.
気をつけろってシンジを
So let's say they are from a magic family. So I'm sort of getting the feeling that maybe possibly that things were passed on to Shinji, and he's supposed to be the big master in the Holy Grail War, or some shit like that, and it's really feeding on his ego and whatnot. And he's still super pissed at Emiya. And who knows, maybe white-haired girl, I don't know her name, said I die because I'm being targeted by him. And if I don't summon something, yay. Oh, actually, what if Lancer's his thing? That would be interesting.
はい、兄さん、先輩を目の敵にしてるって聞きました。
At the very least,
先輩が退部するようになったのも兄さんのせいだって。
at the very least, it would explain why Sakura could be involved in someone who so blatantly is part of the Holy Grail War stuff, regardless of what role. In that scene we saw with Rin, without possibly actually being master and servant.
それは違う。部活を辞めたのはシンジとは関係ない。いや、そりゃ多少はあったかもしれないけど、そんなのはさくらが気に病むことじゃないぞ。確かにシンジの言う通りちょっと見苦しいからな。
I pointed my right shoulder. There's a scar there. It happened a year and a half ago. A shipment collapsed on me during work and I hurt my right shoulder. I just got out with a broken bone, but the shipment was a hazardous one and I got a burn on my skin. After that accident, I quit the archery club. My school archery club emphasizes formalities as they let us shoot formally, even as students. The men expose their right shoulders when they shoot. Shinji commented that it might be indecent for someone shooting formally to have a scar on the shoulder. Since it was getting busy with work, I quit the archery club right then. Damn.
先輩、しつこいようですけど、本当にもう弓は引かないんですか？藤村先生も怪我なんて支障はないって言ってるのに。
何を平和な。藤姉は全身骨折しようが支障ないっていうやつだぞ。
先輩、私真面目な話をしているんです。
I should answer seriously too, but I can't give her the answer she wants.
当分は部活をしている余裕はないよ。弓は好きだけど、優先するべきことじゃないし、しばらくは間を取ろうと思う。
しばらくってどのくらいですか？
You really just want me to come back to the club, right?
気が向いた頃かな。まあ、さくらが卒業するぐらいまでにはなんとか。その時はよろしくな、さくら。
Before you graduate? What if I've already graduated? How would I go back in the club then? I pat Sakura's shoulder.
はい、私その時をお待ちしています。
And she nods so powerfully that it seems like she might drop the plate she's holding. Yeah.